All right. 26AR. What is the first song you remember hearing?
The first song I remember hearing when?
As far back as you can take it.
Damn. First song I remember hearing.
That you recall. You don't have to be literally the first song that came out of when you came out the womb. But what's the first song you had an emotional experience with?
Emotional experience with? I don't know. It probably was like an old school song though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
like,
was it?
Probably like, I don't know, Jay-Z is Song Cry.
Song Cry? Let's leave it at Song Cry. That's very on brand.
Yeah.
Okay. Song Cry. That's one of my favorite ones too.
Oh, for real?
Of his. Because I think for so long, when I would hear Jay-Z, my dad was playing him.
Yeah.
He was playing more of his like gangster. But then Song Cry was run on the radio pretty heavily.
Yeah.
So then I was like, oh, he makes this kind of music too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that one. And I love Feeling It in the Class on the top of my, whatever that was called. All right. So that's the first song you remember hearing, but do you remember where you was at when you heard it?
I had to be in the crib. I was young. I was in the crib. My pops used to always play Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who else did he used to play?
He used to play a lot of people, like old school rappers like Wu-Tang Clan, Jay-Z.
Y'all so New York. Your pops from New York too?
Yeah.
Your mom's from New York?
Yeah.
Golly, you New York. See, I'm Southern rooted, so it was Outkast, or it was kind of West Coast too, but it was Outkast and a lot of old school like funk for me.
Yeah.
But okay,
a lot of reggae too though. My people was Jamaican, like my whole family.
Let's get into that. All right, well, there's a section we'll get into that.
Yeah.
All right, so when did you first realize your appreciation for music though? So this can be, you can think of it in a couple of different ways. Appreciation could be literally, oh my God, like I finally realized that music means more to me than just what I hear. Or it could be, wow, like music is my vessel of expression.
Yeah.
Like, when did it first mean something to you?
Like you said, like it's a vessel of expression. Like when I came home from jail, that's when it really, well, when I was in jail.
Okay.
Feel me? That's when I started like using music to express my thoughts, how I'm feeling.
What was one of the first beats you got on, or explain how you got into music in jail?
Well, it was cause like I was bored, I needed something to do, and like at the time, like the New York drill scene was going up, and I was hearing about it, like they was rapping about shit I was doing. So
yeah,
feel me? I'm like, I gotta rap. This thing gonna go up, like,
yeah,
cause I really live that story.
Yeah.
So for me, that's why I started rapping.
So when you got, well, let's get into when you got out, when you went straight to the studio at square one. So let's switch it up a little bit. We're gonna set a scene. You gotta get in position. You can put your palms up. You don't gotta do Indian style. All right, 26. It's a Saturday morning. I know you and your 4 other siblings probably in the crib. I don't know if y'all in the same room, somewhere around about, but y'all just got up and it's time to start cleaning up, because you know that's what black mamas do, what black grandmamas do in the morning. And she got the food already cooking, breakfast already ready. Y'all about to start cleaning after breakfast. What song is playing in the kitchen or in the living room?
She probably playing, my Gmo was probably playing like Barry's Hammond.
Who is that? Say that again?
That's a reggae artist, like from back in the day.
So who's Jamaican? She's Jamaican.
Yeah, my grandmother.
Okay.
And the rest of my family too though.
Okay. So actually, a question real quick. Side note. Where can I get the best Jamaican food in my area?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What's that flock, like Peppers or something?
Peppers, they be drying their jerk chicken out too much for me.
I don't know. Like, there's a couple places though, but I don't know.
I really like this one man. He has it. He has a black grill truck that he just posts out on Throop in Fulton. He be there whenever it's nice enough. The weather is nice enough. But that's probably some of the best jerk chicken I had outside of Jamaica. Outside of that, I can't find good jerk chicken anywhere. And I used to work at a Jamaican restaurant, so I love Jamaican
I gotta
food.
take you to my grandmother.
Okay, so she make authentic. Okay, she makes the real.
She got the best food in the world.
The best stew chicken.
Best everything.
Okay, snapper.
Everything.
All right, say less. All right, so it's Saturday morning. He had his Gmo crib, and she playing reggae.
Yeah.
Reggae. Is Barry's more like the slow sensual reggae, or like the boom 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 boom?
The slow, the feel good music.
I like that. Okay.
Calm vibe.
All right. Well, we're gonna come back to square one.
Yeah.
So you learn in jail that your vessel of expression is music, more so because you literally have so much, like you're not so much, but you have lived some of the lifestyles that are being rapped about and talked about, so you can get on the track and actually mean what you're saying and actually feel what you're saying and actually really like have like more meaning behind it. When did you actually just start to record music?
Start to record. When my first day home, I went home first, then I went straight to the studio that night.
You got some Jamaican food?
Yeah. Granny food.
Got some
I had
Jamaican
to get
food.
that first.
All right, so then in the studio that night though, like, tell me about that night. I know you remember it.
Yeah, everybody came. The whole town came there, and they was just like excited to see what I was gonna say for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was it a freestyle that when you first got in the booth? How did it feel getting in the booth?
It was written. Like,
okay.
I had a whole notebook of songs before I came home.
You was ready to say.
Yeah, I knew what I was gonna drop first, second. Like my first song I dropped was Aaron Rodgers. I had that whole shit written already. So as soon as I just needed a beat. Once they was playing the beat, whichever one fit, I'm like, all right.
Yeah. You know what makes more sense to me now? Because I was like, obviously I read up on you and stuff, but I have been looking into you for a minute because of my other job. My job is SoundCloud. Mm-hmm. But you being one of the more lyrical drill rappers, it makes sense now because you had so much time to write, and when you came out, you wasn't saying no just to be on a drill beat.
Yeah.
You had already been telling a story that you couldn't wait to be able to put on a particular type of sound, right?
That's a fact. That's okay. Exactly it.
That makes sense. That premeditated like expression really does help before you get on the track.
For sure.
I mean, the GOATs like Jay-Z and stuff, they can just get in there and spit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But I know within this genre, at least from my perspective, I see a lot of performative words, performative lyrics in general. Mm-hmm. And I be wondering, like, all right, so what does it sound like when you actually mean it?
Yeah.
And I see why there's a perception of you being more lyrical than just drill. I hate grouping artists into drill anyway, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. So shout out to that.
For
all
sure.
right, so before you even decided to start expressing yourself through music while you were in jail, were there any points in time when you were coming up that you played instruments or toyed around with music or toyed around with making sound in general?
Instruments?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't never played no instruments.
Really?
I used to play around with the piano, but nothing serious.
Who had a piano?
School.
Okay. Did you play the recorder in school? Did y'all have that out here in New York?
The what?
The recorder? Three Blind Mice. It's like a clarinet-ish thing?
Nah.
Okay. So you didn't necessarily have any music theory background at all?
I don't know.
You just had a story
My
to tell.
pops used to rap, though.
Okay.
I used to listen to them freestyle. He was not serious, though, but he just used to rap in the crib. Like, he had a whole setup.
Okay.
My pops, my uncle.
Similar to me?
Yeah.
That's what's up. All right. So your pops and your uncle used to just go back and forth, chopping shit with each other, rapping with each other. Yeah. Was that kind of like a family thing? Whenever everybody got together, y'all start freestyling?
Nah, not everybody. It was just them and they mans, they friends.
Okay. You never hopped in on any of them?
Nah.
You was shy, wasn't you?
I guess I was always shy.
Really?
I'm still shy.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I didn't want to say that on camera, but you give me shy a little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I can be.
It's okay.
Gotta loosen up. I gotta take a shot.
Yes. Come on, sip on.